Ooh, Radiant. Do you mind if I go for that Radiant stuff?
Yeah, go for it. That's actually what I was looking at. I'm like, this looks pretty cool.
Oh my god. Visually, it's really cool too.
It looks
I'm
real
into
nice,
it.
yeah.
Mm.
You have to bring in supremacy, and you know what? I'll get pants. This time, I got pants.
Oh my gosh. Aggressor's Bane? Here, hey, I think you want
Yeah,
the Aggressor's Bane.
I have tried that. It is brutal because they really do go for you.
That sounds terrible.
I think it works better in the main game where one
Yeah.
person can be much tankier and lighter. Well, one person could be tankier, have more HP, healing, whatnot. And then one person, to go for the weak points. But what it ends up meaning is the enemies just bully you into oblivion, and good luck.
Yeah. It's like, that's the one where one person literally just wears that and a bunch of armor and runs in circles. The other person gets all the stuff.
Yeah.
That's what that, and that doesn't sound like fun. Oh boy. If we can get Buttman first, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So we could get him out of the way.
That would actually
Or
be kind of
Ruse.
nice if you could control slightly what the RNG is, who you fight.
Yeah.
I was
Or
I
if
was
it-
like
if-
that about Dead Cells to some degree, because you could be like, hey,
Yeah.
I just kind of want to go this way today.
I want an easy day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be nice if there was like we could choose the path between two at the very least. Like
Yeah, give me a Slay the Spire type map, actually. That would be
Yeah.
lovely.
just give every game a Slay the Spire type map.
Yeah. I've noticed so many more roguelikes starting to
Yeah.
use that map system, and I'm so glad
Curse
for
the
it.
Dead Gods.
I get
Yeah.
like a billion
Curse-
people that are like, is this Slay the Spire? And I'm like, no.
just got
But
the map.
actually, yes? In Monster Train's case.
Yeah, yeah. No, but yes.
A lot of people being like, is this the same people that made Slay the Spire? I'm like, no. Just because they're deck builders.
Yeah, you mean two games can have cards and be made by different people?
Oh, what was I
I'm
playing?
pretty sure Magic the Gathering is Slay the Spire.
Yeah. If Magic the Arena had come out while Slay the Spire was still super big, I probably would have just done like a goofy Magic Arena series. And
Yeah.
just pretended it was the same thing.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh, yeah. Beam.
Yep.
If Wizards of the Coast makes like a Magic the Gathering deck builder, God help me.
Yeah. I think I'd be fine with Magic if it was less PvP focused. Which, I mean, like, obviously
Yeah.
kind of hard to avoid that.
Yeah.
But I was playing a TCG. Yeah, I guess it is one of those. Called Fairy, and it has like really substantive single player.
Mhm.
And also co-op, and I was like, this is exactly what I want out of every other like major
Yeah. Did you play the dungeon adventure, or like what is it called? God, in Hearthstone, the single player roguelike mode?
I didn't play too much of that. I think Shell played that, and I was just like, this seems okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just didn't put a whole lot of time into it. Mainly just because, I don't know, audiences for roguelikes can be a little snitty if you don't play well.
You mean like my comment that I told you about with my gerbil memory?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
I
actually
totally know.
had to block the word misplay when I was playing Slay
Oh
the
my
Spire
goodness.
because everybody was just shouting that at me every time I was playing, and I was just like, I don't need this anymore.
Yeah.
Wow, that guy just cannot handle the beam rifle.
It seems real good.
It's I
Like
kind of
it's killing
just
things
poo-pooed.
before I can shoot at him. I can't. I
kinda-
can't even help.
I kind of poo-pooed this thing the first time I ever played, and I realized that was a mistake now. What's blood font do? Oh, hey, that's super handy. I have a very slow regen.
Blood font.
It's not actually the most useful, but it's like, I'll take free health. Gladly. Yep.
Is that a
Yeah, it's a
spell?
spark.
This is probably my least favorite zone. I feel like I have the hardest time like distinguishing things in this zone.
It's very kind of brown red and
It's really monochrome.
yeah. This is actually my least favorite zone in the game. It's the first one, so you don't like develop nearly as much of a hatred for it when playing the story mode. But I was just kind of like, I wish this was more fantasy and everything was less just hazy. Like,
Yeah.
this environment feels straight out of like early Xbox 360 era,
Oh, totally.
and it suffers for it a little bit. Whoop. Wish this guy had a weak spot that I could aim for. Look at these guys. They're new, whatever they are.
It seems like you just need to put a certain amount of bullets into them, and the phase thing goes away. I don't. Which
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think they're supposed to dodge your shots, which makes them real dangerous if you're rolling like a sniper. But freaking beam rifle just does not care. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
enemy. Nope.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm trying to figure out if we could tell what boss we're fighting because of where we are right now or not. Because I feel like when I was playing alone, it seemed like it funneled me to like, if I was here, then I would get the train boss one, the monster train.
I think there's a very select pool, and it depends on which biome you have beforehand. So this is going to give us one of the... are we underground or are we above ground still? Oh, we're in the forest. Okay, so this might give us the giant earth, like wood golem guy.
I don't know if I know him.
I've only... woo, the world unloaded for a second there. That was weird. I've only ever fought him once. But it's probably him. I doubt they'd chuck the dragon at us. Maybe? I haven't seen any of the zone, like, end of zone bosses. So I can't really say if they show up.
Oh. I need to run ahead so I can actually shoot something. You're too strong.
Good luck. This gun is great.
I'm gonna shoot you in the foot. It's the only way I can. I can
Shoot me. Problem solved.
Yeah, the only way I can play.
Watch my back!
The beam seems like extra good for this too. Just I keep on thinking there's new situations where it's perfect for, and then there's another situation where it's better.
Yeah, it's just not very good at hitting one weak point. Like, I do have to point myself at an enemy for a while to make it worthwhile. Not great for hit and run tactics. But if I can find an enemy to shoot, I will melt it. Ow. So I've been, I guess, like, quantifying various things that make me uncomfortable while recording, just to, like, be able to talk about it better, I guess, if that makes any sense. What is the worst thing for you? Hungry, tired, sleepy, whatever, for, like, recording during that you're just like, this might not be worth it today?
Well, I mean, like, above, like, literally just, I woke up and it's just a bad day. Like, that kills my most recording sessions, is just, I wake up and, like, my mood is just off. That kills the most. Other than that, it's probably sleepy, like, feeling sleepy.
That's understandable. You ever have, like, cursed days where, like, you're playing a
Yes.
roguelike and no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, it's just, like, a guaranteed loss and bad luck?
Yeah, totally. Or the one, like last week, I had one where all my runs were bad, and then my final recording session, like, the game just crashed 3 times, and I scrapped it every time. And it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, the one time where I had a run that's good, and now it's just I lose the video. Totally.
That was part of my impetus for starting. Ow. Okay, this guy's a bit of a jerk. Watch out for the grenades he chucks. Or he's going to get dumb, get hooked on a tree, and then not chuck grenades. Hey!
I like that option.
Yeah. I need some long rifle ammo. That's the one problem with the beam rifle.
Sorry.
No, I got it. You're using handgun,
Okay.
so...
How's that?
I thought I...
Ooh.
They're so small. They're at my ankles and...
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta kung fu fight them. They go down pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. It's literally just like finding them.
Just haymaker them both. It's great. You just gotta watch out for the exploding puffballs.
Yeah. They really... Yeah, they just one punch.
Yeah. It's super
it.
easy. Just to finish that train about things that make it real hard to record. Bit tongue is mine.
Oh, yeah. That would do it.
I've got 2 molars, both on the top, either side of my mouth, and they have like the point that points inward. I'm assuming most people have this, but I have not inspected other people's mouths nearly long enough to, you know.
Not close enough, at least.
Yeah. So I have... I apparently bit my tongue kind of bad and kept biting my tongue kind of bad all the last night. And so now I just have this, like, slight bit tongue point. It's not a problem unless I move my tongue in just the right way. And then I'm just, like, instant, like, have to get my tongue back under control because it's just like, no, didn't like that.
Yeah. That, I can't say I have that quite. Like, sometimes. But it did remind me, the other thing is just... As I adjust my chair right now, there's like a lot of times like a 3-minute stretch where no position you're in is comfortable.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
There's that too. It's just like no matter what you do, you're making it worse every time you move.
Every once in a while, I have one of those days where like my chair is just evil and needs to go away, and so I will just be like, all right, whatever my plan for today, it's out the window. I'm gonna go play something in such a way that it can sit on my couch, and that really. Really helps. I did not have a couch for the first 6 years of recording and streaming and stuff, and it was not great. And then we were at the grocery store of all places, and we saw this, like, super tiny couch, and I was just like, that would be great for the office.
Yeah.
And we went across the street, rented a van. I have never fought this boss before. What the...
Oh! I died to this really easily in single player. He just rolls at you, if I remember right.
Good stuff.
I couldn't fight him I could not fight him in single player at all. Like I don't think it was possible.
Ow. Ow.
Oh.
Okay, it looks like no, he's going for you. And
I think he just rolls around, you gotta jump over him.
Yeah, if you roll to the left or right of him as he's rolling at you, it's probably not so bad. Watch out for the gas. The farts are deadly.
Oh no.
Oh, he got bigger.
Oh, he got big.
Might make it easier.
For that to an extent.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's a... It's my bad. It's a million of the little guys.
Yep. I'll try and help out. Whoop. He is just... He really likes me.
Yeah. He ain't great. Well, whatever you're doing, keep doing. He does not know how to handle it.
He did not like beams. I think a lot of enemies have kind of a stun lock threshold where if you hit them a bunch, they'll just, like, twitch out. And I guess the beam rifle is just, like, hitting them so much, they just go down.
I think
that was easy.
That is the case. Yeah, that was not too bad. In single player, that was ridiculous.
Hey, we got a summon.
A summon. Root Hollow.
Yeah.
I imagine it's the roly-poly? Kind of?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the explodey ones. It looks like the little guys that just... the one-punchable ones.
Hmm.
Well, that was actually not so bad. I could see that being real rough solo.
There was just too many.
Yeah,
in solo.
that was the issue I ran into with solo, is that the little ads coming after you are brutal. In Dark Souls, it's not so bad because you just manage, you roll around. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 ads in the boss fight, but that's about it. In this game, they give you ads constantly so that you have ammo, which is super blessing and curse, because, yeah. Holy shit, we did not make money there.
I didn't even look. Oh, yeah, not great.
Yeah.
Not great. I want to see the fabled 4-piece set. That sounds really nice. Oh, there we go. I like even a 3-piece. I think it's a myth. Ammo acquired on pickup is increased by 25% per player and is shared with other players. That sounds pretty nice. Summons will steal 5% of the damage
Yoink.
dealt?
Mine.
You can have that. That seems like a you thing.
Let's see. Oh, I wish I could actually trade rings to you.
What was the other?
Let's see.
Yeah, I'll get the
What's the amulet
I'll get
do?
the helper one. I'll get the helper, the ammo sharing one.
So yeah, not the greatest. I guess I'll just buy armor.
Can you die in here? I wonder. I do want to find out if there's friendly fire and we can die in here. Do it.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
Yeah, you were unfazed.
I'm too enamored with the glowstone.
Must touch crystal. Disregard bullets. I'm surprised you didn't buy pants.
I'm just waiting for the set. I didn't even look at the other ones. I saw the AK-47 and I was like, great, there we go.
Oh, was there the AK in the shop? I was not looking at guns because I was like, I already got the beam rifle. Everything else is just...
Yeah. Because they don't get better, right? There's just different ones, right?
Yeah, I think they just scale with your level now. You used to have to upgrade them, but they've gotten rid of it. I have hiccups. That's uncomfortable.
It's another one of those things.
Yeah.
That makes it hard.
Hiccups aren't too bad for me, because then I just have to hold my breath for, like, just long enough that it becomes uncomfortable, and then the hiccups are just gone. I'm not one of those people that has ever had to worry about hiccups being, like, an issue.
Yeah. Not too bad for me either. I can count on, like, one hand the amount of times it was actually an issue. Oops.
The only reason why hiccups are a problem for me is I get them if I've eaten more than I usually have. And sometimes, like, if I know I'm going to have a long day recording, I will eat, like, a lot beforehand, so I'm just not hungry. Hungry is my other thing. Like, if I'm tired, I just play something real boring. Or, like, real meditative. So I've been playing a puzzle game late at night, and that's not so bad. Same thing with, like, Kingdom 2 Crowns. Because both of those are games that I can just kind of float through without having to worry too much, and my commentary definitely suffers for it, but I'm mostly just playing it for me, as opposed to, like, this is a series that is going to do well, so I must be peak Wanderbot.
Yeah. I've been thinking about having a series that I exclusively record right before I go to bed, and it's like a Zen series. Like playing Sudoku or something.
I was playing a Picross game for a while.
Yeah. Or like,
that was
like
super
Picross.
zen.
Oh, that's your guy.
That was a mistake, but that's fine. Okay, I'll work on the ads.
Oh, look at our friends. Oh, our guys, they're friends.
That's all you got.
Oh, he did. Oh.
They're kind of cute.
They are kind of cute.
They got the nice
taking a
little
hit.
candy cane striped cloak. Oh no, they
They
died.
go away real quick.
Goodbye, friend.
Bye. Now, here's
You tell
the
me to go.
question. Are we going to get Friend Skull at the end of this? Because if so, I'm going to be real happy.
That would be great.
Scrapper
That's
body
an
plate.
eternal pit. That is a pit.
Hey, 2 set bonus. Hey, I've got the tire that you used for the thumbnail.
Oh,
Yeah. I will
took
fully
the-
admit, the thumbnail I put together for this series was like day of, because I kept meaning to like maybe do something or just put something together, and I was gonna ask for like your like just a standard retro face so I could just use it in the thumbnail. I saw yours and I'm like, I'm not going to be outdone.
Yeah, mine was like a before, like a day or before thing. I'm always like, yeah, as soon as I record it, I'll do it. I got 5 days. I
Yeah.
got 4 days. I got 3 days. I got 2 days. How do I have only 1 day left? Why am I doing this the morning of?
Yep.
Every time.
I'm getting faster though. Like, I think mine only took 2.5 hours, which like for me is impressive-ish. I used to spend all night working on art projects before the due date in college, and so it was always just like, I need to get faster at these. I need to get faster at these. And then when it finally, I guess, actually matters, I finally got fast enough, which is good. But I'm kind of like, I wish I had that in college, because then I would have actually been able to sleep like a human.
But maybe you're. I've never been here.
This place is
Maybe
cool.
you're fast enough at it now because of that.
Probably. But I can't help but wish I had that back then, just so I could have
Yeah.
slept more. I was one of those guys that definitely was up there in terms of like no sleep leaderboard in my frat. It was just like, I've been up for 5 days straight. I don't know how I'm still alive. I was less comfortable.
Yeah, I can't. I can not really handle any lack of sleep. Like, I got 6 hours last night, and I feel terrible.
Yeah.
it-
As I get older and get more like comfortable with sleeping a lot, it's definitely harder to skip out. When I was in high school, I'm not a morning person. Like, I don't wake up until about 10. And even then, like, I think I've just been on California time my whole life. And moving back to the East Coast from California, I never really recovered. Let's see. And so, like, getting up at 5-something in the morning to go to high school in Massachusetts was just brutal. And so after that, you kind of have to get used to it. Wow, there's a lot of perk tomes all over the place.
Yeah, I'll take this one. You take that one.
Yup. There's another one, like, back behind and some other stuff. But yeah, so I was super accustomed to not getting a whole lot of sleep then. So going to college was just like, oh yeah, who needs sleep? I don't.
Yeah.
And I started doing YouTube, and I'm like, I guess I kind of really do need sleep.
Yeah.
was-
You have a log of what you sound like when you don't sleep.
Yeah. And it is not great. Gosh. Right before I went full-time, it was like the summer beforehand, I was working as a painter and a delivery boy for, let's see, what is this item? Band of Strength. You can have it.
Oops. Band of Strength.
But I was working as one of the, like, seasonal delivery guys for UPS, and also a painter, and also working on YouTube, and applying for jobs. And it was just brutal, and I was just like, I don't want to do this ever again.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with my mother, and she was like, when are you going to quit YouTube? And I'm like, never. And then went
Yeah.
full-time. Like, that day, I was just like, no more job applications, no more, like, weird part-time garbage.
Yeah.
I'll make YouTube work.
I had like a revelation day when I quit my job, and I was just like, it was a horrible work environment, and like the morning of, I was supposed to go into work, and then someone broke into my car and took a bag of chips out of the back and dumped it on the top of my car, and I got so upset about it that I took that anger momentum and I quit my job. Like, I walked to my job, which was like 5 minutes away, and quit, and then went full time.
That... I think that's a little bit more, like, emotionally... weighty than mine, because mine was just like, screw you, Mom, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. And probably not the lesson you want to tell to somebody. Yours actually feels like, you know, you're really standing up for yourself and, like, determining... Wow, that guy just friendly fired his friend dude. Ow. Ow. Ow.
This place is something. Oh boy.
That was near fatal. Oh!
This is another one of the zones where I like it a lot, but the enemies really blend into the walls.
Yeah, they do.
It's over.
They're concrete gray.
Yep. I'm just gonna try and keep one of my summons out semi-perpetually. Seems like a good idea.
Probably should do the same. I'm saving them for like a rainy day. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
but they
really how
charge
they
so
should be
fast.
used. Yeah.
So what were you doing before YouTube?
I worked in the like electronics section of a department store. I was I was all over the place. I worked at a truck stop, gas station. I was like an assistant manager of a department store too. Just like all these weird, like just normal as hell jobs.
I didn't get that far into employment. I did like a stint at like a satellite studio for Nickelodeon and was like, well, this sucked. Now what? Let's see if I can get another job. And then like 2 years later, it was like nothing. Okay, never mind.
But like the worst was just like the truck stop having the like. I was one of the people in charge of cleaning the trucker bathrooms. We had showers.
Gosh.
We had showers for them and everything. And I had to clean up the everything around the truck stop, everything that they decided to throw out. A lot of Gatorade bottles that are not colors that are supposed to be yellow that are filled with yellow liquids. Not great.
I come from a trucker family, so I got the other side of that.
Yeah. Like it's a lot. Wait, it's not.
This is going to be interesting. 2 bosses, I
Oh.
believe. Unless they've changed it, but I'm pretty sure there's usually 2 that show up. Oh, right. We have to press a thing.
Oh no. The real boss finding
there
the
it
button.
is. It's right at buttons right at the beginning. We both ran past it.
Oh, I mean, we haven't had to press a button to spawn any other boss. I don't think it's on us to. Oh,
Yeah.
Space Mummy.
So I don't know how to fight these guys. When I fought them in my campaign playthrough, they bugged out and just stood there and let us kill them. So one's ranged, one's melee. Good luck.
All right. Oh god.
Okay, I guess you got the melee guy.
Yeah.
Let me know if he decides to change targets.
Yep, he did. Literally.
Well,
as,
actually,
they're like they're getting together as friends. It's
Yeah,
cute.
they decided to bro out for a bit.
Oh my god.
It would actually be real cool if they like Voltron merged.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, the little like murder ball guys are actually pretty effective.
They're like amazing.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
because they've just surrounded him and are beating him into submission.
Yeah, this is like a close second. If this is it, that was a close second for easiest boss after that one guy.
That was really easy.
That was. Yeah, I feel like the balance of the boss is all over the
It's
place.
totally random. Yeah, it felt that way when I was playing the campaign mode. I was just like, man, that was easy, or like, oh gosh, this is near impossible.
Yeah. Like that's a give us that or the guy who threw up everywhere as boss number 1. and then move on to like floating skull guy, maybe train splitting guy. And then obviously butt shot guy is the final boss, obviously.
Yeah, 100%. I want to see that ass first, or hopefully last, or never.
First, you're like, First or last?
Oh, there it is.
Pants? Pants?
Nope. I wish I could drop pants, because... Actually, no, I don't.
I mean,
Hold on.
you can. We did talk about it earlier.
let me back that one up a bit. Let's see. No. What's the ability? Generates a 5-meter impenetrable energy shield. Huh. All right.
Increase mod power generation by 10% if you're interested in
Yeah,
that
I want.
amulet.
Amulet?
Or wasn't that an amulet? The
I
yeah, the
don't-
bottom one. The
I have completely different rings.
Really?
I've got 3
amulet
rings.
of epicaracy.
No, don't have that.
Epicaracy.
Yeah, I've got a thing that increases evade window and evade speed. Crit chance against non-aggressive enemies, and then reduces incoming melee damage by 20%. There's no... Oh!
Yep.
You know why? It's because I'm currently wearing that amulet.
Ah, well, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, I have that.
That makes sense.
I'll get the Ring of Evasion. That sounds handy. Oh, that's much better. Hey!
Grants a 5-meter impenetrable energy field. Ooh. That's what we just got. Still rocking no pants. But that's okay.
If I see pants go by, I
Oh,
will
wait.
earmark it in your direction.
I guess I did get pants. Never mind. Unfortunately, I do have pants.
Oh, you do have pants.
Oh, man. I kind of liked not having pants.
Showing
Because
off your
they're actually...
thighs.
Exactly. I've been working on these. Been squatting. It's one of the... it's the only emote that's good. The squat. Just crouching up and down.
I thought you were actually talking about doing squats in real life, and I was going to be like, compare notes.
I should.
I